Hello out there, this is Cammie White, and you're listening to Rushdown Radio.
Hello, and welcome to a brand new episode of Rushdown Radio. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Michael. The mix-up. See, you were ready for me to say a character name.
I really was.
So I was like, I'm not going to do it this time, so that'll throw you off.
Don't like that. Welcome to a brand new... I hate you, Michael.
Welcome to the Rush Hour.
Welcome to the Rush Hour.
Where cars crash and so do companies.
I like it. Print that on a shirt.
Cars crash and so do companies?
Yes.
I like that too. That was pretty good.
Because, man, do these companies crash. Wow.
Man.
It is spectacular how bad they are.
This is like your favorite thing to talk about.
Oh, yes.
Like
yes,
you enjoy this so much. Like, you get so gleeful.
Because y'all not going to have me out here spending $60 on your games and your trash.
Yeah.
I'm tired of spending money on trash companies. So, I mean, why not talk about them?
I think we've spent less money on like games than we used to. I mean, we used to buy a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I pull it back a lot. I'm like, I ain't finna buy everything to come out.
Yeah, because a lot of these games are garbage.
Yeah.
EA, garbage.
Yeah.
BioWare, garbage.
Activision, trash.
Garbage. Ubisoft, super ultra garbage.
That hurt my heart because Prince of Persia, that remake looks like complete confetti garbage.
Well, that's open world garbage. And so we're here to tell you why.
Yeah, there's so much.
But before we get into the goods, Michael, what are you playing?
Let's see. I am playing. What am I playing right now? Oh, I'm playing an RPG, of course. I'm playing Strikers, Persona 5 Strikers, which is pretty fun. I haven't played as much as I thought I would because it's like really involved. Like, you got a lot of backtracking, and these dungeons are really long. I mean, the first dungeon was like, man, I'm like 10 hours in. I'm like, I'm still at the first dungeon. So that should tell you something about how long this game is.
Man, you're way farther than I am.
I started playing that. I think I'm playing some other stuff too. But I know I'm playing that probably the most. It's just Persona 5 Strikers. It's fun though. Like, it's not the Musa I thought it was gonna be. It's very much an action RPG, pretty much. Like, it's Persona, but action.
There you go.
But yeah, it's very, very involved. Lots of steps to just, you gotta like open these 3 things, open up this one thing, to open up this other door, to go inside this other place. It's like, ugh.
Like, she got her thing locked down.
It's reminding me of
fortified.
Darksiders 2. Collect the 3 things to open this one thing, to collect the 3 things to open up the one thing. Over and over again.
It's like that too.
Yeah.
It's like that game has an infatuation with the number 3. And not even 60 frames changes that.
Yeah.
About that. Man, I picked that game up again on the new Xbox. Because they had that in the first game bundled up for like $10.
Oh, yeah.
The War Mastered Edition and the Definitive Edition.
That's such a good name.
And I was like, yes, I will play these games again for $10 and 60 frames per second. So good.
Yeah. What about part 3?
So I'm playing Bravely Default 2, and I'm also playing Persona Strikers, but I've put more of my time into Bravely Default 2.
Oh, it came out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wonder why I keep thinking it ain't out yet.
Yeah, man. That game's been out for a bit. They came out the same week as Persona did.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, yeah, I remember you had the dilemma. Okay, gotcha.
Yes. No. It all worked out.
How is Bravely Default 2?
If you like JRPGs.
Don't say that. You should say, do you
You're
like
right,
Bravely
right.
Default?
I mean, look. It's about as tropey and JRPG-y as it gets. Do you like the grind a little bit? Do you like the... It's a bit of a hard game because, you know, you're starting out, you ain't got a whole lot.
Yeah.
But they give you enough to start with where it's not like an impossible task.
I remember the first one being really hard to get those really cool job classes.
Mm-hmm.
Is that back?
I mean, yeah, we back. We back to that.
To
we
super hard
get the
boss.
asterisks.
Oh, God. That was, ugh.
You gotta beat the bosses to get the class, man.
Yeah, that was a chore.
Sorry, man.
You have to really enjoy that battle system to like really get a lot out of that.
And I really do.
If you do, it's like, man, butter.
I love the Bravely and Default. I like the risk and reward of it, man. because some rounds can go pretty fast, and if I slip up, like, well, I guess we're sitting here before I die.
I'm not really much of a job class person, I think. Because I'll get one, I'll just stick to it for the rest of the game.
See, I like mixing and matching like abilities and stuff. Get me a busted class here and there. I enjoy that.
Yeah. We play this guy, that's probably why.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
That's part of the fun of this game for me, is being able to get new abilities and see what I can make that's just incredibly busted.
I know people who like this guy are definitely like any game that has like job classes in it. Y'all be ready to do busted stuff.
Look, man, they gave me the blueprint. I just built the stuff.
Not the blueprint.
I just built the stuff.
Well, I'm glad you're having fun with it. I hope it's not like the first one where you have to go through the game like 4 times. Which one? That sealed that game for me. I'm like, nope.
And somehow I decided I was gonna go get Bravely Second, which I think is the better game.
Yeah, because you don't have to do the game 4 times, and it's probably much funner too because it's like Mimi.
Sorry, a little angry there. But yeah, man, that game is full of meme. That whole game is a meme.
I still need to play that one.
I don't even know how they made that game except to just go, when you get the fingers and you got the got 'em fingers like this. That was this game. That was the game in a nutshell. Got 'em.
I mean, that's good. That means they're actually paying attention to pop culture and stuff.
There are parts that are a little cringe. Well, on the whole, I think it's a great game.
You know, it's funny. I've heard a lot about Bravely Second from a lot of people. Like, everybody talks about Part 1 a lot, but they never talk about Bravely Second, like, at all, really.
Because the general consensus is that Bravely Default 1 is better than Second, which I wholeheartedly disagree.
Yeah, on the basis of just going through the game 4 times alone. Like, to take away that part, already makes that game better.
One of the biggest improvements is that Agnes isn't a core member of your team.
Whew, I forgot about her. Oh, Jesus. Unacceptable.
That is one of the best things they did.
Oh, gosh, she was obnoxious. I'm like, oh, she's going to be so pretty. I expected her to be like Renoa or somebody, or like Tifa or Garnet-ish. No, that is not Agnes' personality.
I miss the boy Ring a Bell.
Best character.
But you know his arc.
Yeah, that was sad.
But it's on the nose name.
Does that ring a bell? Unacceptable.
Let's get into this stuff.
Okay.
You're upset.
I'm just repeating, catchphrase from the game.
Please stop. I am begging.
So what's our first story? Who are we talking about? Oh, wait. I'm supposed to do those rundowns real quick.
Go for it.
Okay, so really quickly from the website, Tales of Arise gave an announcement of an announcement. So you guys can get more information later for when they're actually going to tell more information about the game. They put a new trailer out that's really just the old trailer with English voice acting, so you got that.
Yay for that.
It sounds pretty good. I like the new voice, the English one, because I'm going to probably keep it on the English. Well, I don't know, because I like the Japanese one too. I'm kind of torn.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I'm always torn when it comes to voice acting.
I need to hear more of each of them.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Nihon Falcom has a 40th anniversary stream coming up next week. We're going to be talking about the new game coming out, Kuro no Kiseki, which we won't get probably like 4 years from now. So keep your expectations in check, because a lot of people who have
that's all you.
That's all me. I need to see more of that game. I'm already pumped just from the screenshots. God, I'm such a fan. Let's see what else is happening. Oh, Final Fantasy VII is gonna get that mobile game. Ever Crisis and what was it? The Battle Royale. Yeah, because everybody wanted that. People expected first Soldier to be something else. Just like, it's going to be a Sephiroth game. No. It's literally a Battle Royale mobile game. You plebes. Y'all had your expectations way too high.
I mean, I knew they weren't going to give us nothing like that. We weren't going to eat that good. But
eat that good. Let's see. What was the other story that was on our website? I think that's all the major ones. Yeah, that. Oh, that game from what you call it, from Mistwalkers, Takaguchi-san. He's making a new Final Fantasy game that's not called Final Fantasy. It's called Fantasian is going to be for the Apple Arcade.
You gonna play it?
Of course I'm playing. Day one.
Well,
I need that in my veins.
I guess that's double that.
I need that in my veins.
So you gonna? I think what is Apple Arcade a subscription?
Yeah, it's $5 a month.
Well,
which I'm going to get it for that game. When I'm done, I'm going to get rid of my Apple Arcade. That's the plan.
well.
But yeah, the general consensus is that people don't like the fact it's an Apple Arcade game, which understandable. But he keeps making Final Fantasy games not called Final Fantasy though. This game's like Final Fantasy. It even has Nobuya Uematsu's gonna be doing music for the game too.
Well, there you go.
It's like this is Final Fantasy not called Final Fantasy. Just like Bravely Default is not Final Fantasy 4.
Do you guys not have phones? Do you guys not have iPhones?
No, most people don't have iPhones or iPads or iTVs and stuff.
Well, that's iSad.
Wow.
That eye sucks.
So yeah, I think that's all the rundown for right now. It's all of that stuff. You can find out more information on our website at www.restaurantradio.net. So yeah.
All right. Well, let's start soft and get the video game adjacent stuff out the way.
All right.
Let's talk some movies.
Woo! Movies.
Let's start off about the Mortal Kombat movie trailer being the
Finally
most viewed red band trailer.
Yes, of all time. Let me see how many views it has right now. I'm going to take a really quick look. So what do you think about the trailer when you saw it?
So, the story, I don't care.
Nobody does.
Don't care.
Nobody does.
I don't care. But what sold me was Sub-Zero being just being awesome.
He's doing Sub-Zero stuff.
He's doing the Sub-Zero stuff. He's doing the shits,
which we've been wanting forever.
Look, man, it's gory. It's cartoony. They said stuff. I don't really know what they said. I was watching the action. It was everything I could ask for action wise.
It's now at 2.5 million views.
I don't know this new character, and I don't care. All I know is that people are getting eviscerated. Sub-Zero's gonna be the GOAT. He's gonna be the best character in this whole movie. I'm telling you that now. He's gonna be the best.
God, I'm all over the place when it comes to this trailer because it was like so much good stuff in it. I'm definitely want to see him and Scorpion fight. Like that's one of my highlights.
I mean, that's gotta be in every Mortal. That's a Mortal Kombat contractual obligation.
It is. Oh, too bad for the Johnny Cage fans because he ain't not in this movie.
Oof,
po baby.
I mean, maybe he's the new character acting.
Yikes. Melina looks great. Love the way she looks.
Yeah,
she got her teeth back from Mortal Kombat X.
She's fine, I guess.
That's probably her best look ever. Like,
yeah, because they gave her them lips.
Yeah, that trailer was awesome. I see why it got so many views and stuff. Really good for Warner Brothers. Took them forever to get this trailer out though, because the movie comes out in April. And they just got this trailer out like a couple of weeks ago.
That's called building anticipation.
No, that's called being lazy.
Wow.
Just cut the trailer.
Tell you, man, it was just anticipation.
That's true. I mean, hey, we got like a month out.
Look, weren't y'all anticipating it?
Yes.
There you go.
Like we didn't get no screenshots, no teasers, no nothing for like forever. But yeah, I'm definitely excited about this movie. So yeah, HBO Max is going down. We're all gonna watch it, more than likely, and we're gonna have
of course
so many opinions about this movie. Probably it's gonna be think pieces and stuff. And all this stuff.
Find meaning in things they ain't got none.
Yep. What was that? That literary device used to be called. What is it called? Where it's like something that doesn't have extra meaning to it, just what it actually is. What is it called?
No, it's not a red herring.
That's not red herring. It was something else. I remember you said it before. But whatever it is, that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be like, no, it's just a table.
It's a thing is a thing.
Yeah, the thing is just a thing. Sometimes not have like deeper meaning to it.
I forget. But yeah, I gotta reach into my literary mind, and that's just not here right now.
But yeah, definitely excited about that.
And some not as exciting movie news. Tom Holland is he ain't feeling the Nathan Drake vibes.
Yeah, this Uncharted movie. Ugh.
He ain't saying it's bad, but it ain't for him.
He says his performance is just not what he wanted to do. He's like he's trying to be cool and stuff, and just forcing it out of himself. And
I don't know why they thought Tom Holland would be the pick, though.
Yeah, there's some other people I would have picked for this role over Tom.
If you just watched a few seconds of Uncharted, you would be like, why?
Yeah, it's like there are so many other white men they could have cast for this role.
Because that's all Nathan Drake does. He's like, I'm so cool. Look at this, man. I'm just the coolest guy. Flippity floppity doodle hazel, steal the treasure.
Like that's literally him.
One-liners.
Look at my biceps, which is what Tom Holland actually said.
Basically,
he said instead of going through the paces of the actual scene, he actually trying to look cool and sexy at the same time, which is what his usual still.
No, he's usually he's like the new Michael Cera.
Yeah, he's usually trying to be funny most of the time, which usually it lands. Yeah, especially for his Spider-Man performances, he does a great job as Spider-Man.
Yes.
But this Nathan Drake stuff, I don't know.
Don't know why they got him.
Yeah, that was a weird pick.
There's other people who would have made a lot more sense.
Yeah, because I don't think Nathan Drake's like really. Well, he's witty, I guess, but not like funny.
He's witty, but he's not awkward.
Yeah,
that's kind of Tom Holland's brain. He's a little awkward.
Yeah, he's a little awkward. It's endearing too, and that's just not Nathan Drake. Not even young Nathan Drake's like that either.
No, he's what people say like alphas look like.
Oh God.
He's the poster child for alphas.
Let me get the actual quote from him. I want to read it because it was kind of funny. Let me go back and look at this article.
Hey man, but at least we know he has biceps now.
Yes, we all know that Tom Holland, does have biceps. This came from Eurogamer too. The quote exactly was, "It was a mistake and something I will probably never do again." That's never good.
That's big oof energy right there.
He told GQ it was an experiment in vanity that left an odd taste in his mouth.
Cause he had to be super cool.
Let's see, his exact quote is, "As soon as you start worrying about, do I look good in this shot, acting becomes something other than playing a character. I think there are elements of my performance in Uncharted where I kind of fell under the spell of being, I want to look good now. I want this to be my cool moment. I had to play this very tough, very stoic guy, basically be Mark Wahlberg. My character's supposed to be a fucking action hero in this moment." Yeah.
What didn't they cast Mark Wahlberg?
That would have been a way better pick. Or other, like, I don't know, like Matt Bomber or somebody, or I don't know. Hell, they could have got, what's his face? No, he's too big.
Who?
I would say Henry Cavill, but he's too big.
Yeah.
He needs to be a little more scrawnier. He had to lose a lot of weight, and that's not going to work well for his, like, other roles he's doing, like being The Witcher. So.
Right, you can't be a thin Witcher.
There's so many white men in Hollywood could have casted for this. Like, this is just not a great choice.
Yeah, that was a miss, my guys.
That was, especially for something like this. This is such a big property for Sony too. That's probably why, because isn't he contractually obligated? Well, he's contracted by Sony with the Spider movies.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why more likely they chose him. Like, hey, it's a Spider-Man kid. He could be Nathan Drake. Yeah, it's a whole Sony conspiracy. They should have did auditions for it and just got somebody else.
But no, they were like, this will be fine.
That's a little Holland boy. They could have got the dude that did the what's that movie? The movie The Kingsman. They could have got Egerton to do it.
They could have.
He would have been he would have did a good job for that role, actually.
I guess that would have been extra money.
Yeah, that would have been extra money. Oh well, I was looking forward to this Uncharted movie anyway, so it's like I was probably only going to see because Tom Holland was doing it. Because to be honest, I'm not a huge like Uncharted fan. Like after the first one, I'm like, I guess. Like the series kind of like went flat for me after a while.
Yeah, I was never a big fan.
Yeah, it's kind of
like
I
played like an hour of the first one. I was like, yeah, I'm over it.
Yeah. Oh well, that's all the news we got for movies. Woo!
All right, so now let's dunk on the company.
The best part.
Let's see. Oh, I'm saving that one for last. Oh, let's dunk on Google right quick.
That's an easy one. Okay.
With the Stadia and how they fumbled the bag.
Yeah, this was really bad.
Whew, boy,
this was just like, why?
So did you guys know that they could have worked with Kojima on an episodic horror game? And they said, no. You mean to tell me Google's too good for Kojima?
Yep. I mean, they are Google. He is Kojima.
Who is Kojima? People search you on us.
Exactly. That's what they probably was thinking.
The fools.
Yeah, that was dumb. Like, they ain't got no, like...
This man's name carries so much weight. People thought Death Stranding was good because of him.
That's rude. I mean, that gave Anthem the word just being a courier service.
Yeah. You were basically Amazon in the apocalypse.
Carry this baby across this land.
And the game gets easier the more people play it. Because y'all keep building bridges. So if I pick that game up today, it's going to be easy for me.
Yeah. It's about the experience and the journey.
Well, I'm good on both those things with this one. Y'all got it. I'm going to play this game in like 2-3 years. Like, the game was nothing to me. Like, bro, I'm not dealing with this. There's a bridge right there.
They're going to have an actual hit on their hands probably. Or at least something going to sell the console. It didn't have to be a great game. Just having his name alone sell stuff. And they fumbled it.
And on top of that, one of the studios that they bought, Typhoon Studios, that made with Journey to the Savage Planet.
Uh-huh.
This is funny to me. The game doesn't really work that well on Stadia.
Ugh.
But they can't fix it.
Why not?
They dissolved all their first party developers.
Right. So they can't even fix the game.
No.
Oh God,
and mind you, from what I understand, it's broken only on Stadia.
They just fumbled all through this. Oh God, this whole rollout for this thing has been terrible.
I got to experience a little bit of it.
I mean, yeah, at least you got it for free.
Yeah.
You have to pay for it. I mean,
no.
people actually pay for that thing.
Oof.
Like, people actually put their real money. You put their real money down for this thing.
I didn't do that. Y'all had it.
Like, literal money that they earned.
Right, y'all sat down and earned money and then just said, I'm going to get a Google Stadia.
I'm just going to throw my money away.
But y'all just burned the money. And all y'all got to show for it is a blue controller and a Chromecast.
Y'all could have bought that. I could have bought some food for that money.
You could have bought a lot of things.
Or an actual good game.
But nah, y'all was like, Stadia? I believe in Stadia. Bro, for a while, there was this Twitter account that would harass me about Stadia. I would criticize Stadia, and I tell you, they come out the ears to talk about, so, well, did you give Stadia a proper chance? I think Stadia was actually one of the greatest things they could have accomplished. No.
They probably, like, searched Stadia on Twitter and just went to, like, see who was tweeting about it.
This probably was a bot.
Probably.
But, after a while, I just stopped using the word Stadia altogether. Because, like, bruh, y'all not gonna keep on coming at me with these bots every time I say Stadia bad. Only if it turned out to be Stadia bad. Especially given the fact that they mismanaged so much. I think it's really terrible that the way they dissolved all these companies after a week before telling them, yeah, we're doing great. We're going to talk about future plans. Everything's going to be peachy keen. And then next week, yeah, about those plans, the plan is that we just get rid of all you guys. Sorry, bye. Clear out your desks. GG's.
Not GG's.
Some of you can stay so long as your car fits in the parking lot. But the rest of you guys, I think they had like in total 150 people laid off.
That's a lot. Jeez.
And everybody else was kind of just integrated into the Stadia team. I don't know if there even is a Stadia team at this point. Point is, people relocated for the chance to work on Stadia. And Stadia was like, no.
That's gotta suck.
And mind you, I don't think they put out a single game in-house. They just gave up. They were just done.
That's because Google just be making stuff just to make stuff.
Yeah, Google is one of the most non-committal companies out there. They have an entire website dedicated to how non-committal they are.
Yeah. We talked about that quite a few times in this show, actually.
Yeah. Y'all should know it by now.
I want Google Glass back. Bring that back. It's useless, but I want it back.
Man, I could go through that list and find like 3 things I want.
So yeah, basically they fumbled the bag on something they didn't need to fumble on. How you come up with a console and say, "No, we want those exclusives"? That's stupid. Like, go away from us.
Well, why would we want that, idiot?
I don't know somebody that anti-money though. That's just wow.
I mean, Google making money regardless, I guess.
That's what it is. Like, they can just afford to just make stupid mistakes.
This could be a pet project. They don't care.
That's all it is. It's like, oh well, that was a failure. Put in a pile of other failures we've done, and just throw it back there.
You don't know what I'm gonna do with this control. That controller at this point is a paperweight.
Dang. Is it even a good controller? Ooh, that's a no.
That D-pad kind of trash.
That's a whole no.
It's real clicky and weird feeling. I mean, the buttons feel fine. The analog sticks feel fine. The triggers, but the D-pad, whew, trash.
What's weird is that they make these controllers cost so much money. They be garbage. Like, a lot of controllers be costing like $80 and stuff. How much is that Stadia controller?
Man, I don't know. I think it's like $50.
That's too much.
I have no idea what these things cost. Like,
Let me see. I'm about to price it really quick. Stadia controller.
you can have your own controller for $59.99.
Yep, $50 for a Stadia controller.
That's for the white one.
Yep.
People have to pay like $129 to get the blue one.
That's too much. That's way too much.
People did it. I don't even know what that Chromecast is right now.
That thing is useless.
It's like in my house, just chilling.
Chromecast was not the greatest idea. It's literally just streaming from your phone.
Yeah, I don't get the purpose. I Googled it. I was like, am I doing this wrong?
Nope. You are playing from your phone.
Well, they playing with my emotions.
So you done.
They over here playing on my internet.
You should have just played Cyberpunk like everybody else.
Well, the problem with that, see, you know what? That's another thing that Stadia got wrong. Remember how they thought that ISPs was just going to give you more bandwidth because they were so
stupid.
nice?
That was dumb.
ISPs aren't dumb. They understand their customers and want to keep them happy.
Oh, my God.
Meanwhile, Comcast, like, you got no other choice.
Like, we are your only option.
Like, who else you going to get?
Either us or nobody.
So, cry and give us money.
I feel like anybody who likes Comcast has Stockholm Syndrome at this point.
If you like Comcast, you're either paying them $200 for business class internet that still drops, or you just don't have another choice and you giving in to the madness.
Yep, pretty much.
Bro, I don't even call them no more. I've told you about that call I had.
Yeah, I remember.
Sure I've told you guys this story before.
Yeah.
So I don't even call them anymore. I just let whatever happened wrong with it just pan out.
That's terrible. That's awful customer service.
Dude, at first I was like, man, I gotta call customer service. It was a frustrating moment. Now I'm terrified too.
Yikes.
I have no idea who I'll get.
Yikes. Yikes on bikes with spikes. Jeez.
I hope they did record that call too.
Of course they did. They do that at least. That they record all the calls. Anybody in a call center environment knows they record all of them.
Well, good, because I hope he, I don't even hope he got fired. I hope he got help.
He need to get coaching.
Like, man, you can't just say that.
Clock out for me, baby. That's what they needed to do.
I hope they clocked him out, gave him a card to a good therapist.
Clock out for me, baby.
They put a hand on the shoulder. Clock out for me, baby.
Yep, pretty much.
Clock out. Clock out. Go ahead and clock out.
As a person who worked in call center environments pretty much my entire professional career, that actually does happen. It's funny. Clock out for me. They just tap me on the shoulder. Like, I'm gonna need you to clock out for me.
Yeah, if you could just clock out for me, that'd be great.
All right, what we got next?
All right, so we did Google. All right, put an X on that one. Let's talk about Twitch.
Oh, Twitch, the platform that keeps on giving, powered by Amazon.
Twitch is is way too woke right now.
Go woke or go broke.
See, I hate that phrase, but they're really going far, man.
Yeah,
like, I get saying some things, but it's like other things that just sound stupid and performative and trivializes some of these issues. Like, do you know you can't say blind playthrough on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't say blind playthrough anymore.
You can't say simp either.
Yeah, you can't say simp or incel.
Yep.
Or virgin.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say that stuff.
Wow. Because those words hurt a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Not the other ones. Nope. Not the racial slurs.
Oh no, not the white supremacists.
No, none of that. That's just normal gamer talk.
Right. That's gamer room, locker room talk. That's G Fuel talk.
Not G Fuel. People actually drink that garbage.
Have you seen a Keemstar video?
You're right. You are correct.
Or Smug. Smug drinks that stuff.
Ugh, I don't know none of that G Fuel. They keep that.
I don't know if it's good, but I guess the sponsorship is.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. But yeah, what's going on with Twitch?
Now they've gone and they were doing a women's appreciation event,
Mm-hmm.
and instead of WOMAN, they put WO. Why do I want to skip this O? WOMX in.
Ah, yes.
Because the X is for exclusivity. Wow, that's not the word at all. Inclusivity. That's what that's supposed to mean, I guess.
It's really not. It's actually excluding people. Because the X was made to exclude trans women, I believe.
Was it?
Yeah, it's made by people. It was made by TERFs.
Oh,
yes, that's why they don't want to use that anymore.
Bad.
Yes, that is the whole.
Because the only time I've ever heard the X was like Latinx to do Latino and Latina. Ah,
yes, and Latinx, that's stupid too. Because that's not even actually. You ain't pronounce that in Spanish.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what I first heard, and I really didn't think much about it.
Me neither.
I thought that was just somebody being lazy and didn't want to say one or the other, or probably didn't want to offend people. I get it.
Yeah, because the X definitely excludes trans women. That's the whole purpose of it. Instead of saying trans women are women, it's like, oh, they're women with X.
Why?
Because the world is nothing more than just a society.
I really feel like people get really up in arms about this stupid stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are really out here getting mad about stuff that don't even happen in your own house. Bro, some of y'all go home to like the worst husband, to evil children, and y'all get online and just try to be mean to trans people. Bro, fix your household. Come on. Just give your husband a sit down. He's angry for a reason. Relax. Meanwhile, Twitch is enabling this garbage because Twitch is spineless. Twitch is a bunch of cowards. I don't know what's been up with Twitch lately, but
they were trying to get more woke.
For what though? Has this really helped ever? Do you know how many people talk bad about Twitch these days? It's not enough. People are starting to talk about how much money you make on Twitch now. I didn't know Twitch took 50%.
Oh, that's a lot. Jeez.
Yes. Of all the ad revenue and stuff from the payout, Twitch takes 50%.
That's a lot.
Which is the most of any other content platform.
Jesus, 50?
I didn't know that. 50%, man.
You just like 30% or like 20 or something. Like, nah, we taking half.
YouTube is like 35 or 30, something like that. It was some platform that doesn't take anything. I forget the platform. I don't know if OnlyFans takes anything because I don't know nothing about their payouts or nothing like that. But 50%, my guy. That's absurd. You don't even deserve 50%. You know you don't deserve 50% because what are you doing with it? Stuff like women. How do you even pronounce this?
I don't know. It's not pronounceable, honestly.
Womxn.
But yeah, it's definitely made by TERFs.
Womxn?
Like that's been every trans person that has spoken out against it has definitely like educated me about though. Because I thought that was like the more progressive way to like say women to include everybody, but no, that was used from TERFs to like exclude them. Then they have that's a woman with an X versus an actual woman that's a cis. When you could just easily just use trans women and cis women if you want to just like differentiate the two.
Or trans women and women.
Exactly. Like that's
because some people think cis is a slur.
Yeah, well, that's not true. Well, I know what you're saying is true, but the fact that people think it is that's not what it is. It's literally you like the birth gender you were assigned is the one you like. That's the one you fuck with. Like it's just that simple. Like that's
people try to make this a complicated issue, and it's really not.
Yeah, it's just that Twitch is just really they don't have enough people in the department for diversity. It just tells me that people are probably all hetero, not queer, and yeah, it's very obvious.
What's crazy is that they have an entire like board of people that they created, and they're full of cringy people too.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
But they have trans correspondents and stuff like that, and none of them were like, yeah, maybe don't do that.
I don't think they have your mind in the actual like decision making positions that actually can say anything. That's what it feels like. I think of someone who actually like can make decisions or at least have some type of like actual influence and power within Twitch. They probably that's probably not a good idea.
It's crazy to me that they fought tooth and nail to have somebody on their committee that thinks they're a goddamn deer.
Wow.
And nobody, not even the deer, spoke up and said this is a bad idea.
Not even the deer spoke up.
What's the deer even doing there if it's not going to tell them that this is a bad idea? Why even have the deer?
The deer is there for diversity's
Set
sake.
the deer free if you're not going to consult the deer on stupid issues like this.
That was a diversity pick. That's it. That's what a deer is there.
That's dumb.
Not a diversity deer.
Yo. Damn, they need a sash called Diversity Deer.
I'm the diversity deer. I'm here to help you with diversity. Okay, what's
Did
next?
you know that accent woman is bad?
Moral story, don't be transphobic. At the end of the day, consult trans people when you want to like have anything that includes them.
Right? I mean, come on. Y'all could have done better.
If you're trying to be more inclusive, straight ask them like, hey, would this be offensive if we put woman with an X in there? They could be like, yeah, it probably is. Like, okay, cool, just put woman.
Consult your local diversity deer.
Okay, what's next?
So next, we're gonna have a moment of silence.
Oh God,
for Anthem.
Okay, silent prayer.
Just a silent prayer. Moment of silence. All right, moment's over. Y'all thought Anthem was gonna go crazy, huh? Y'all thought Anthem was gonna revolutionize the game,
Not
huh?
go crazy. I'm done with you. I'm so done with you.
Yeah, that game sucked.
Not go crazy. You've been saying that a lot.
Look,
That's your new favorite thing.
it might be. Y'all thought Anthem was gonna pop off. Y'all thought it was gonna be the next big thing. Y'all always think it's gonna be the next big thing. We'll get to that in a second. And well, you all have probably heard by now. There we go. Play it again. That's how I feel. Thank you, Cardi B.
That laugh is too good.
Thank you, Cardi B.
That's you.
All of you thank Cardi B for that wonderful laugh. Yes, what was the reason that Anthem had to die? Was it poor management? Yeah, you didn't think I could segue that quick, huh?
Good job.
Yeah. I stay on my toes.
I think it's all of the above.
Poor management, too much hype,
Yep.
too many hands in the pot,
Bad planning.
people not knowing what they doing.
Not knowing what the game gonna actually be.
You've all seen the expose by now.
Yeah.
Y'all thought Anthem next was coming. The next place Anthem was going was to the grave.
Not cradle to the grave.
Because that boy's dead.
Oh God.
They dead and EA shot him.
Yeah. You know they blaming Kombat for most of it though, right?
Oh, of course they are. We couldn't work on that game because we didn't want to get the shickies.
Not the sickies.
Meanwhile, y'all over here just y'all vomited out another FIFA, another Madden, another what's the NHL?
They vomited another. They just press play. All I do is just press one button and like, oh, here's another one.
Y'all got that game on a conveyor belt.
Yes.
Y'all made like these ugly covers.
It really did.
Man, y'all, it looked like all y'all did was just do a bunch of photos on the table. It was like, all right, there it is. There we go.
That's the one.
That's the one. All right, now get the hockey bin. All right, get the soccer bin. Let's just toss them. Bloop.
That's a mess.
Look, you know EA is trash.
I mean,
I don't even think EA's done anything else in 2020 besides that.
I think
maybe that next gen patch from the Jedi game.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
I mean, other than that, I don't really know what else EA's done in 2020.
Not a whole lot. Probably gonna be. They might
except
do less.
disappoint people.
I mean, that's what they always do. How many years have they been the worst company in the U.S.? Or at least top 10.
I think man, who knows? Some of these companies are catching up, man. EA might not be holding on to that crown for that much longer.
It's just weird they thought that Anthem's going to be like this big thing, and they didn't know what it was when they were developing it. Like, how you going to think, like, we want you to make a great game. Okay, what is it going to be? I don't know. Just make a great game.
Make a great game, but people can fly.
And we can make money off of it forever.
Yes.
Like, that's always their
So do you want it to be mechs? Sure.
Sure.
You want it to be loot based? You want it to be guns?
Yeah. That sounds cool. Yeah.
Yeah, do that. We make more like RPG games. I mean, y'all can write the story. Y'all got it.
Yeah, I
chose y'all because it's gotta have a story,
right? Like, just throw something together real quick.
Go ahead. I don't know.
Just freestyle something.
Just throw some buzzwords in there. Get I don't know, architect, slab, metal, bullet.
Just random words.
Just hit up the word board. Throw a dart.
That's the whole word salad.
So y'all got the ancient thing, the MacGuffin.
Yes. Oh my God, I hate it.
Man, I'll never forget that E3 trailer. And we all thought, wow, that's pretty good. And everybody else, I guess, was just like, what is this? Dang, they really coming through with a new. Who's making this?
Yep. Yeah, BioWare can't be trusted sometimes when they're giving stuff like this. This is outside their wheelhouse.
Because they thought they was going to make some BioWare magic.
Oh, yeah. It was just nothing but crunch.
BioWare magic.
I hate it. I hate the fact that they make it sound all cute and stuff.
BioWare magic.
That's foolishness. Just call it what it is. Call it crunch. Call it like overtime. BioWare
Ain't nothing
magic.
magical about the games industry unless we watching Randy Pitchford.
So watch him make more money from doing absolutely nothing.
Hey, he's a magician.
That's real magic.
Yo,
making all that from nothing.
Or the real magic is be a PR disaster and still make millions.
Oh, who did that?
Randy Pitchford.
Thought you
remember that whole string of things where he was sharing animal abuse videos and
I thought you
being cringe. I'm sorry.
I thought you were segueing into something.
Oh no, I just snuck in a jab at Randy Pitchford.
Those are always good.
Colonial Marines was a disaster. And moving on. Speaking of disasters, the Avengers.
Oh man, and I sat there those months ago saying it was a pretty good game, even though I said I wasn't going to buy it, which should tell you a lot about me. So I'm not going to say the game's pretty good. Did not buy it.
Look, I remember saying that game looked ugly, and people like, well, I mean,
it does look ugly.
It was just the first trailer. Man, you gotta give it a chance, and it didn't look better.
They look like stunt doubles for the MCU characters.
I said that game looked ugly, and people were like, man, you been a little too hard on it. A little harsh.
Nah, you were around the money for it.
I was like, man, look at Iron Man. He looks like Iron Man. You know how hard it is to mess up Iron Man's design?
You have to go out your way to do that.
You have to purposely say to yourself, I will now destroy this.
They massacred my boy.
Right. You have to come in like, man, I'm about to kill him.
So what did they do something with the XP or something?
Did they do something with the XP? So apparently people were complaining that they were progressing too quickly, which is a complaint that is widespread amongst video games. I'm sure you've heard.
Yeah.
So you're progressing through a game and it's like, well, I got to the end too fast.
Whoopsie.
Whoops. And they didn't have the content to support how fast people were playing it. So they said, so our experience boost is like a straight line as opposed to a curve. So what we're going to do is around level 25, it's going to be harder to level up.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing.
Thank you for playing.
Get dunked on.
But the worst part about it is that all the like cool stuff is like locked behind like higher level stuff.
Worse yet, is if you get the next gen version, that's what you start with.
Yeah, you won't have the easy level progression that the original one had because you're gonna have the new patch that same day. So
then they came on to clarify their position
on their Reddit page of all places.
Oh, on the Reddit page, because that's where things go well. Ask EA.
It's probably downvoted to hell right now.
Talk. The basic gist was we had to do it because we want y'all to play the game longer. Sense of pride and accomplishment.
Oh, that's so stupid.
So they basically doubled down and gave a mealy-mouthed excuse as to why they had to do this very stupid idea. And what it really comes down to is y'all getting through our stuff too fast. So let's hold those brakes. Let's thin this out a little bit, because that's easier than making more content.
Well, they got Hawkeye coming out. God. Hawkeye's coming out.
Hawkeye?
Jesus.
Oh, the Arrow Man?
Yeah, the Arrow guy.
So you mean in this realm of Avengers where we have magicians, we have monarchs, we have men, we have superheroes that are like actual superheroes that do superhero stuff.
Got all
we
that.
We get Arrow Man.
Yes. He's well requested.
Who here is a Hawkeye fan? And like, Hawkeye's the best character.
Yikes. There's some. It's just not enough.
And you know where they are right now? They are somewhere depressed.
Well, I mean, they're still getting their Hawkeye.
Yeah, to fight Taskmaster and Abomination over and over again.
That should be fun.
Rip.
Yeah, I don't get it. This should have been a slam dunk. You have one of the most recognizable IPs in the entire freaking world.
Especially with the MCU being such a thing now.
Yes. This is like post Endgame. This is like peak MCU like fandom. Like, this is like where it's at right now.
If y'all could have used this as a device to advertise stuff.
Yes.
Imagine if they put like Scarlet Witch's DLC.
This would have been the perfect time to come out with it too. Like, oh yeah, Scarlet Witch come out right after
that new outfit.
Yep. Watch WandaVision.
Watch WandaVision
on Disney Plus.
And then at the end of WandaVision, they drop a trailer for her in the Avengers game.
See, that's called really good marketing right there. That's just not what they're good at.
Clearly,
that's called synergy too.
Yeah.
Like, at this point now, most people have really decent like understanding how marketing works. Like, this ain't the 90s anymore. Like, everybody was under like the spell of not knowing. Like, we know how this stuff works usually.
Yep, but Disney's just like, man, whatever.
Y'all do what y'all want.
Y'all can have this list of characters.
But they can't look like the actual people from the movies, though.
Nah, they gotta look different. I don't care what you do, just make them look different.
They could have just licensed out the likeness of the characters from the movie if they really wanted to.
I mean, this was Square Enix. They got the money.
They really do, but no, they cheap. They're like, let's make some knockoffs real quick, because that works. Like, they just did everything wrong from like the inception of this game was just wrong. They just kept doing wrong. And then why would you fight AIM? Like, nobody cares about AIM. Like, come on.
Right,
like,
who was thinking about AIM?
Like, AIM is like the most lame like villain and part of them. I would fight Hydra over again, honestly. These guys actually good villains and stuff.
Fight them. Y'all could have been having us fight Ultron.
Right? Just fumbled. And then they wanted to make the game even worse by making the progression system bad too. Like, why are you trying to kill your game? The game is hanging on by a thread, because right now, like, a lot of the like actual people playing it's like been going down, and the player base is going down every like month or so.
I'm surprised there's a player base left.
I mean, they on that Reddit page, because there should be somebody there.
Well, good luck with that, y'all.
Y'all got this. If y'all don't, y'all gonna have a massive loss. Actually, I already had massive loss.
Yeah, I don't think they've made that money back yet.
Nope, they have not even broke even.
Good. Stop making garbage. Make good games. Stop doing stuff like this.
Yeah, this is dumb.
I hate when companies think the solution is to take away content as opposed to adding it.
Yeah.
Much like Anthem thought. Remember those loot boons that people found and everybody was happy in playing the game? Like, whoa, look at this loot.
Yeah, that was smart.
Only for them to come in and fix it.
That was dumb.
So y'all telling me y'all had all these other problems, but y'all had the time to fix this, huh?
Yep. Sure did.
Trash.
I don't know who's a part of they like R&D department, or they like whoever department is in charge of like making decisions, but they are stupid.
Very.
They make bad decisions a lot.
Very.
What's next? Who else doing something stupid?
Well, this will be our last one, and the final boss.
Not the final boss.
The government.
Oh, God.
Because we're having this conversation again. So, to be specific, apparently there's been a rise of carjackings here in our good old Chicagoland. And the culprit is apparently video games. Mm-hmm. Grand Theft Auto specifically is to blame for carjackings. Mind you, this is the very same Grand Theft Auto that has had multiple iterations, multiple ports, been played for years, has been popping off since Grand Theft Auto 3 on the PS2, which will tell you how long it's been. So, and all of a sudden, carjackings spike up a wee bit. It's those darn video games.
Always with darn video games.
So, our very own representative of the Senate or the House?
I think it's Senator.
Yep. Either way, our state politician guy, man, has decided, let's ban those video games that I don't play. Because we have to have this conversation again.
Let me get his actual name too, because I did a whole article on this Rushdown, because Harada thought this was hilarious and he trolled it.
Yeah, because they being some goofsters.
He thought his name is Marcus C. Evans Jr. He wants to amend the actual law they put in place, because originally it was just to stop kids from buying games that were not for them. Which is fair. They shouldn't be buying games like Grand Theft Auto at 12 years old.
Well, one of the few joys I have in my line of work is telling kids, no, you cannot have this game. It's a beautiful thing.
So now he wants to make modifications to it, which is, as quoted, modifies the definition of violent video games to mean a video game that allows a user or player to control a character within the video game that is encouraged to perpetuate human-on-human violence in which the player kills or otherwise causes serious physical or psychological harm to another human or animal.
Fighting games.
Yep.
All of those.
The modifiers definition of serious physical harm to include psychological harm and child abuse, sexual abuse, animal abuse, domestic violence, violence against women, or motor vehicle theft with a driver or passenger present inside the vehicle when the theft begins. So that's to address the whole thing about the carjackings, especially.
Well, people, I guess we're only playing Dark Souls.
How? Wait, you're not killing people.
You're not killing humans.
Yeah.
You're not killing animals. Everything there is fictional.
Yeah.
So, guess we're only playing Dark Souls.
We're only playing Dark Souls. Darn.
I mean, that in sports games, but who's playing those? Right?
Yeah. I mean, you are physical harm if you play like football.
Yeah, but that's like America's assault.
America's assault.
That's like the abuse you could do as an American because it's a sport.
I mean, that's still physical harm though.
True. This is like a really broad stroke. Like
very.
Like this is not nuanced. This is stupid.
It is.
Like you have an entire rating system for this very thing.
Exactly. That's what I don't understand. Like you have a rating system we put in place because of Mortal Kombat back in the day.
So here's the thing, right? You have an entire rating system, and if kids are still playing games that are M-rated, you know what you should do. The parents don't give a damn.
They really don't.
You need to talk to parents.
That would make more sense.
Because if they clearly don't care, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, nothing you can do at that point.
Like, we are literally prompted to ask for ID whenever somebody comes with an M-rated game. We're literally prompted. So if people aren't doing it, well, there should be, like, safeties for that kind of thing. I don't know where the confusion comes in at.
Like, the fact that this would include T-rated games is crazy. Like, that's the whole purpose of having a rating system.
Damn, we only playing rated E games?
Well, the kids wouldn't be able to buy into that stuff.
Bro, we can't play Minecraft?
We can play Minecraft.
Animals.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, it would still be able to play it. You have to have a parent help you come to play it. To buy it, though.
Man, my mom don't want to watch me play Minecraft.
Well, you can't play it then.
Fortnite's dead.
Yeah, you are shooting people. No, Fortnite's so, like, cartoony, though.
But they're still people.
They are still people. They are shooting.
Exactly. And they getting shot with
And a
guns.
lot of kids play that game too.
PUBG is super dead.
Yeah, super dead.
I mean, if it's not already.
Like, I get some of it, like the verbiage about like psychological trauma and all that stuff. That makes sense. I don't think kids should be playing games like that. But like, you can't play Tekken. Like, imagine telling a kid you can't play Street Fighter.
Terrible. Like,
that's dumb. Or you can't play Streets of Rage.
Like, you really gonna have this kid grow up with bad execution?
You can't play Smash Brothers either. There's too many humans in that game.
You're right. Meanwhile, I mean, no kid should be playing Resident Evil Village anyway.
Yeah,
so that makes sense. You know?
That makes sense.
Oh, you don't want them growing up to like have a fetish for tall vampire mommies.
I think if they wanted to like stop people from carjacking, this is not the answer.
How about y'all just stop people from carjacking by having patrols around the areas where people are carjacking or
That's
something?
That's much better idea than whatever this is. This is just a stupid thing.
Bro, y'all have cameras on streetlights to stop people from speeding.
Yep.
Y'all telling me y'all can't have cameras around to see people who are carjacking? Y'all don't have a profile for nothing?
Nope.
Y'all got nothing?
Just, stop playing Grand Theft Auto. See, it's in the title. Grand Theft Auto. Stop playing it.
You know who's the greatest enemy in Grand Theft Auto?
What?
The police.
Look.
What's crazy is that the police in these games are way more effective than the police in real life.
Yeah.
Bro, you could commit a crime at any point in the map, but the police like, you did what? And they will chase you down.
No, what you need is those cyberpunk police.
You mean the ones that teleport to the crime?
Get them on the beat.
You commit crime and they coming out your closet like, you did what now? Hello there, sir. Hope you're not over there committing crime.
This is so silly. Like,
this is a dumb thing that they're trying to do again. It's always dumb when they try to do it because they never succeed. This is the thing. Y'all have kept trying to do this time and time again. History continues to repeat itself. Trump couldn't do it.
Nope.
Daley couldn't do it.
Nope.
Any other politician who has tried this has failed. And y'all are still going to try.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like politicians usually have zero insight to video games, and they try to make all these laws to make video games harder to purchase or stuff like that. Just makes no sense. Like, who's on the committee for this? Like,
and here's the thing, right? Let's say they succeed. Let's say they succeed and they get physical sales done with. Y'all know we got digital storefronts?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Let's say we're gonna have people like, I don't know, doing that too, where you can like, you have to like put a card in or something, or
you go put up a digital content cop.
Like, are you 18 or over?
Like, look, turn on your webcam. Let me see what you look like.
That'd be awkward. That'd be awkward. Like, I get games are, I don't, just seems stupid. Like, the difference between Mortal Kombat and Tekken is bajillion, like, light years. Like, they're no way even the same as far as, like, graphical content, as far as, like graphic
Mortal
stuff.
Kombat has blood that you could have in your own veins.
Yeah.
Tekken got, like, swirls and mist.
Hit sparks.
Right. I'm not going to hit somebody and like some weird whirlwind of color comes out of them.
Speaking of which, that's something that Harada had actually mentioned too. Let me pull up his tweets.
Oh, no.
Let's see. Harada put this on February 23rd, 2021. Wow, perhaps someone's life isn't going well, or a war is happening somewhere, or all because of video games. Video games are more influential than home and school education. Tweet again. So when you play a violent game like a fighting game, you start doing air juggles and giant swings against pedestrians in the streets. I've never seen such a phenomenon, but it seems to happen in Illinois. Harada went for the jugular with that one.
Look, I know when I got jumped in high school and I blocked, I was left in like a pretty good amount of block stun because they had assists. But once I was out of hit stun, I was able to do a reversal.
Invincible one?
Yes, an invincible reversal to do a juggle combo into my super. Went pretty well.
You won the match?
I did. Like personally, that was difficult for me because my archetype is a grappler. So, I had to wait my turn to get the grab in because, my normals aren't that fast. And, he was a rushdown character. That was difficult.
Harada was great for that tweet. I don't know. I just don't think that Marcus C. Evans Jr. is really tapped into what's going on actually in Vegas. I don't think he even knows what these games even do and stuff. Like the amount of games that actually do have psychological harm and stuff, those are not that many. Like this is a very broad stroke of like a law too.
Mm-hmm. This is basically like kids can't play Outlast.
Yeah, like that's
duh.
Yeah, like that's we know that they shouldn't be playing that, but
Fortnite.
Play.
Look, man,
that's team for team.
Look, man, losing a game in Fortnite causes some severe psychological damage. Plus, they keep playing it. That's some psychological damage in itself.
Wow, that's rude.
You're right. That was mean.
Let the kids play Fortnite.
I'm not taking it back, but that was mean.
Let the kids play Fortnite.
Man, let the kids have Fortnite.
It's free to play at least.
Free for who? Not them parents.
Well, that's what he didn't have a law for.
Man, right?
What about loot boxes? How about a law for that? How about a law for these scalpers? What about that?
Right, y'all focus on the wrong thing.
Stuff that actually does matter.
Y'all ain't eating the right food.
They died.
Y'all on the wrong plate.
They in the wrong restaurant.
Y'all over here like, why did your video game just bet? Meanwhile, you got scalpers and you got these people making loot boxes and all these microtransactions unsupervised and stuff.
Real crime. Unsupervised,
like, I still
unchecked.
can't believe there's kids out here with credit cards from their parents buying the Fortnite money.
Yep. Not Fortnite money.
Bro. It's crazy out here, man.
It's really silly out here right now. But I think that's our last story.
It is our last story.
That was good.
Yeah, man. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah. Dunking on game companies.
And the government. Because y'all dumb.
So you got anything to sound off about? Because I got just one thing, really.
Do yours. Come back to me.
Okay, so my thing is, so the Tales of Arise trailer came out today. The pretty much the same old one we've seen for like the last, year and a half now. And already people are like, this game's gonna suck. It looks stupid. It looks generic. I'm like, you've seen 10 minutes of gameplay that's not even like in game, and you already call this game trash. The game is not even finished yet. I think I've done this before, but I just say it again. Don't judge a game before it's even out yet. Like, that's stupid. Like, how can you rate these long, like, article length messages or scrolls of like text on these like certain word salad. I am so frustrated looking at people in these groups and these other places write these long like article length like passages about how this game's gonna be garbage and it's not the old game I'm used to, and they only got like 10 minutes of footage. Like, how can you get so much out of that? How I don't get it. It upsets me. Stop doing that. That's really it. Just,
you good?
I'm good.
Sure?
Just tired. I'm just tired of that.
You know what? This isn't that much of a pop off. I just want to take this moment to really appreciate something. I want to really appreciate how right I've been lately about some of these games. Like, when I said that Anthem was going to be trash, I was right. When I said that Marvel's Avengers was going to be trash, I was right.
Yeah.
When I said way back, when I started seeing stuff from Mass Effect and Andromeda, I said that was going to be trash. I was right. I've gotten to the point where I've just been disappointed. But I'm not even trying to be accurate. I'm just disappointed by the games industry. And it turns out I'm coming out hit for hit. So,
not me being optimistic about Andromeda.
Look, man.
I was like, it's going to be good. And my other friend was saying the same thing. Like, it's going to be trash, Mike. It's going to come out undercooked. I'm like, they wouldn't come out that quick. And I think that's kind of like one of those games I think that started this whole trend. And I feel like, because it's like one of the first big was like, this game was undercooked.
This game was undercooked. The middle wasn't. Y'all ain't stick a toothpick in it
nope.
to test it. Y'all was just like, put it out there, put it out. Man, when I said Cyberpunk wasn't gonna be that great, I was too right.
Oof, God,
I was a little too right,
dude. That's worse than Fallout 76, your favorite game.
Man, I said that game was gonna suck too.
It did.
So call it cynicism. Call it what you want.
I don't think it's cynicism. I think it's just like knowing the game industry. How they do stuff.
And if you want to be as right as me, here's the tip. Stop expecting greatness because they tell you to.
Yeah.
I was one of the people. I was like that too. But I got burned one too many times. Don't be that person.
That always hurts.
It does. I think the biggest burn, the burn that turned me was The Evil Within.
Oh yeah, the game that Matt still to this day will always reference.
Yes. I was like, man, this game is gonna go crazy. And it didn't. It didn't.
You were just going crazy. This game gonna go crazy.
I ain't even played the second one because I was hurt by the first.
I heard the second one was better though.
I don't care. That game sucks.
This game gonna go crazy.
Look, all I'm saying is, if you don't want to become some honorary ball of cynicism like me, stop letting these companies tell you that the game is good before you know the game is good.
Yeah.
Because these companies are paid to tell you the game is good.
I remember
They're designed to tell you that.
I know my two.
What's your?
The ones that I thought was gonna go crazy that did.
What?
Final Fantasy 15. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Ooh, that hurt.
I know that hurt you.
Ooh, jeez, I can cry off that, honestly. That was deep cut. That and that other Star Ocean game that came out. The last one.
I know you were excited for that game,
dude.
man.
I thought the game was gonna go man beyond crazy. It's gonna go insane, and that game was
you thought that game was gonna go dummy.
The game was so mid. That hurt so bad. Oh god, that was bad.
It's all right, man. We all get the one.
That hurt. That changed me as a person.
There's some games you play and you just think it's garbage.
Yeah,
it happens.
I think it would have happened with Street Fighter 5 had not been actually a corely actual good game. Like the actual combat was good.
Yeah,
that saved it. That saved that game so much because man, that game came out, it was like garbage.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
and you know what? What's worse about it is that they told us it's gonna be garbage.
I mean, they was up front. Like, look, you ain't gonna get that many modes. Like,
look, man, Sony said we have to put it out. We put it out.
At least they were transparent about it. That's probably where that lessons a blow. But no,
not for a lot of people,
but Square Enix was like, man, Final Fantasy is gonna change the game. Sakaguchi said this game is great. Everybody's like, this game is amazing, groundbreaking, life changing, soul shattering. Like all these words, all these buzzwords. So yeah, don't let these people have been hurt by so many games, man.
Mm-hmm. Like I can only count how many people were hurt by. What was that? Watch Dogs? When it first came out?
That was a big lie.
That was pain.
That was a huge lie. That first trailer.
I'm so glad.
Compared to that other one, Jesus.
I played it, but I'm so glad I didn't purchase it with my own money.
The money I've earned.
Right, with that money that I worked for. Imagine working till your feet hurt only to buy a terrible game.
Oof, God. That's like the worst feeling in the world.
It is. Because you got to look at it and say that you did this.
You wasted your money. You wasted all your blood, sweat, and tears
for this
garbage. Oh, Final Fantasy 15 was just that game.
You know, just temper your expectations, man.
Especially from AAA developers. Like don't believe them. Don't believe the hype.
Because they're paid to hype you all up, man.
They really are.
That they have a whole marketing department just for this hype,
which is half the budget of the actual game. Which should tell you the other thing.
Stop listening to streamers.
Oh yeah, only listen to streamers.
They are paid for. If they are playing the game before the game is out, they are most likely a paid advertisement. Mm-hmm. Listen to streamers post-launch.
Yep,
not pre-launch.
Best idea to do.
So that's that on that. I've been right all along. I'm proud of me. Blessed be. And with that, that is the end of our show for today.
Woo!
Thanks for listening. Check us out on rushdownradio.net. Of course, we are also on Twitter, Instagram. You can follow our personal Twitters as well because, you know, we just be talking shit on there too.
We really do. Like, we just be talking. So if you want to just join us in talking, please join us in the foolishness.
I mean, it's Twitter. Y'all know what to expect.
Yeah.
check out our other videos, our discussion videos, our reviews.
Yeah, we got plenty of stuff on YouTube. I upload a lot of stuff.
Yes.
We got the top 5 games from last year is up. Those those Chinese and Korean game videos up. So yeah, we got plenty of content to go around everywhere. So
check us out, give us a watch.
Yeah, they listen to the podcast. 'Cause that's always great too. We've been having a lot of people listen to it a lot more lately. We got people are going to listen to it a lot.
Just making us pretty happy.
Yes, it's nice to know we're not just listening to. It's nice to know people are not just talking to the void. Like we're just not just shouting at nothingness.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if we were, but it's nice to know that people are listening.
I don't know people who listen actually and actually listen. That's better than just like shouting into the void.
Hey man, it's only a problem if the void shouts back.
Yikes. All right, that's a good end it. I'll let you in this.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you guys later.